Welcome, Gemini. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment, here to do your September monthly divine and guided spirit messages. What you need to hear for your higher good for the month of September, help guide you with the energies. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So welcome to your reading. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Thank you for all my subscribers, new viewers, cross watchers, and people just traveling through. Like, share, and subscribe if it resonates. Claim it if it does. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Check your natal placements. And let's get this party started, okay? Let's get your monthly September read, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the energies within myself with the frequency bowl. I've already saged the decks and charged the decks. I'm going to go ahead and do a universal prayer after that, and we'll get your messages read, okay? Here we go. Divine Spirit and guides, please bless all universal beings with happiness, prosperity, abundance, and stability. We know happiness begets happiness and misery loves company, so let's bless everyone with happiness. Thank you. All right. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's find out what we got going on for you. I've got the Light Keepers Tarot for your affirmation. I've got the Ethereal Visions for your main Celtic cross spread, and I've got the Wizard of Tarot for any clarifiers that need to be done, okay? I'm hearing 5 shuffles, so we're going to go ahead and get 5 shuffles for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And like I said, if it's not your story, don't claim it. Don't try to make it fit. Check your natal placement. This is for some sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign, Geminis, but just not all, okay? Cross watchers, you're welcome to hear your story play out. You may learn something from this reading, but definitely let's get it going, okay? 2 more is what I'm hearing. 2, 1 more. And there we go. That's enough. All right, that's what Spirit says. Stop. All right. So here we go. What is the main message my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus needs to hear for their higher good? What is their main mission, issue, message, critical message that they need to focus on in the month of September? Okay, so you have 2. You're focused on your abundance, your stability, maintaining your abundance and stability. So you may already have abundance stability. You may already be working with the energies of being grounded. But your focus on in the month of September is staying true to your groundedness, working on staying in these energies that are Mercury retrograde, everything, Venus retrograde and all the things and planetary conjunctions, full moon in Pisces on Wednesday, letting things go. You're going to try to focus on remaining stable, abundant, prosperous, and grounded. And you may have the help or assistance from a Taurus. The Hierophant is specific to a Taurus, but I feel like if you're not dealing with a Taurus or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I feel like in the times and energies where things are fluidly changing and there a lot of retroflexion and taking us retrograde, going back to the past with Jupiter and everything else going on, you may have to stay in the basics. You may have to seek some counseling or someone that you respect. You may be checking getting their opinion, advice, counseling if you're not dealing with the Taurus, okay? So that is your message. Staying grounded, even if it means reaching out and getting some counseling or getting some advice from someone that you mutually respect. What is the obstacle in you staying grounded in a relationship, career, or spiritual evolution and seeking assistance, if not the assistance from a Taurus? What is your obstacle in remaining in this energy for the month of September for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? It shows here that your obstacle in accomplishing staying grounded and staying fluid with your stability and abundance, trying not to let the energies shake your foundation, okay? Is judgment, okay? So you could be dealing with a Libra, but your obstacle is being judged fairly, okay? Could be by a Libra, that's an obstacle. And then the Lovers, Gemini, this is you. So your obstacle is yourself and being fair to yourself, okay? So in other words, the energies are going to be affecting a lot of people and it may be out of your control. So remembering that your obstacle could be yourself, it could be you not fairly giving yourself grace and giving yourself patience. With the Judgment card, you may be judging yourself too harshly. and being a little too hard on yourself. And if you need to seek the advice of someone that you respect, someone that is in a leadership role, or someone in a relationship, if you need relationship advice or career, spiritual evolution, whatever that is, to stay grounded and not be so hard on yourself and not be so critical and judging on yourself, that may be something that you need to work on, okay? All right, what is the recent past that my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is going to be going through? Recent past, okay? So the recent past, and I'm doing this this reading on August 28th, so whenever this recent past is for you, whenever you're meant to see it is when you're going to see it. This is for the month of September. You are going to be in the recent past, you're going to be at the time of this reading working on manifesting some kind of a spiritual evolution, romantic evolution, career evolution, but you're going to be work in progress, okay? And you are working on not only the queen, you've got the king, okay? So you're either trying to manifest a power couple, you're trying to manifest a partner that is just as stable, grounded, and abundant, and has a long-term offer and of long-term stability to offer you, and that could be what you're manifesting. King can be a woman or a man. It's not gender specific, but you could be working on becoming a power couple, leveling up in a relationship. If it's not a relationship, then you're manifesting more stability and more abundance, and a more leadership stability long-term goal, okay? Or you're trying to level up in a spiritual evolution. What is your near future, Gemini, at the time of this reading? What is your near future message, okay? So I'm not going to take the one that's flipped over. I'm going to take the ones that are out. The Six of Pentacles, you're looking for equal reciprocity in a relationship, in a career, in a spiritual evolution. You want to get out what you put, you want to get back what you put out, okay? And I think that's why you're trying to manifest a power couple in a relationship, or more stability and abundance of a long-term nature, if that's your goal. But you're looking for equal reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles, okay? The problem is that you may have to speak your truth. You may have to speak. You may have to clear the air. The Five of Swords is: are you being truthful with yourself, as need be, or the Five of Swords could be that you need to speak your truth when it comes to manifesting this person or this spiritual evolution or this frequency and vibration level, whatever it is that you're doing. The equal reciprocity may mean speaking your truth to someone, okay? What is the distant past message? A distant past message, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, is that you had to learn the hard way, a karmic lesson in life that it will help you. Going through that karmic lesson will help you with your present and your future decisions going forward. What karmic lesson did you learn, Gemini, that's going to help you going forward? Let's get that message, Divine Spirit and Guides, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so in the past, you had to learn to take charge. Unless you were dealing with an Aries, you had to learn to take charge in a situation, step up. If you wanted something, you had to seize the moment. If you wanted change, you had to be the change. You had to make stuff happen on your own. So that is a lesson that you learned the hard way about stepping up and seizing whatever it is you want. If you want justice, if you want equality, if you want equal reciprocity, if you want the scales to be balanced, then you have to be the person to make that change. You're going to have to be the person to speak up, speak your truth, tell people what you want in a relationship, career endeavor, whatever it is that is keeping you stuck, and keeping you from elevating and keeping you from reciprocating and having those scales balanced. You may have to speak your truth. The Emperor is all about taking charge, taking leadership, and justice is something that, if you want the scales to be balanced, that's something that you're gonna have to do. You may have been dealing with a Libra or an Aries, okay, in the past, but I feel like it's more that you had to step up and seize whatever it is that you wanted, and that may entail you speaking your piece, speaking your truth, and telling somebody, if it's a relationship or a career or spiritual evolution, what it is that you want, what it is that you need. People can't read your energies. People don't know if they're not being told what it is that you expect of them, okay? If it's a relationship, career, or just spiritual evolution. Something that you have to either be truthful to yourself and either to get that equal reciprocity and law of attraction, universal law of attraction, or in a relationship or endeavor. What is 6 weeks to 6 months for Gemini? The Artist. Okay, so this card is a beautiful card. What the Artist means is that, like a Picasso, and I'm going to use this analogy because it really fits the idea of what this is about. Gemini, in order to realize your goal of the law of attraction, what you're putting out to the universe is what you want to get back, okay? Scales being justice. You have to be truthful and speak the truth to yourself. You can't be in self-denial about something. The reason being is, like, if Picasso slapped some paint on a canvas and he didn't imagine, visualize, what does he want that painting to say? What does he want that painting to speak? What truth, what beauty, what does he want the viewer of that painting to feel? What kind of emotions does he want to evoke, right? So the artist card is about you in the 6 weeks to 6 months, whatever it is you're trying to manifest right here with this power couple situation. If it's a person, visualize who it is that you want to be bringing in your life. What his personality is going to be like. Every piece of hair on his head. What his characteristics are like. What he looks like. How tall he is. What kind of personality is he going to have? Because when you can imagine it, you visualize it, you put it on the canvas, it comes to life. And that's exactly how the universe works with manifestation, okay? You got to imagine it, visualize it, see it, that you already have it, that person exists, or that career exists, or that spiritual evolution exists. And once you visualize it like an artist, it comes to pass. So in 6 weeks to 6 months, you will be doing that. You will be putting out that law of attraction so that you can bring in what it is you desire, okay? What is your present energies at the time of this reading? The present energies, and again, this is August 28th when I'm doing the reading. This is for September monthly. Whenever you see the video is when you're meant to see the video. What is going to be your present energies at that time? Present energies for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, you are going to be, okay, so you've got an agenda. You're trying to get that universal law of attraction. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to stay grounded. You're seeking that spiritual evolution with the Taurus card, unless you're dealing with the Taurus. Your only obstacle is you being too harsh and judging yourself too harshly. But in the recent past, you've got the Magician and you've got the King of Pentacles. You're either trying to draw in a person of your equal caliber in a relationship, or you're trying to evolve or ascend in a career or a spiritual evolution with the law of attraction, but speaking the truth to yourself, not being in self-denial to yourself, with equal reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. But what I have here is that in this time period, in the present energies that you're going through, Gemini, you are going to be seeking a different perspective, because whatever it is that you were doing in the past, in the month of September is not working. Whatever actions that used to work for you, whatever thoughts, however you used to approach things, that's just not working for you. So you're going to take a time out, unless you're going to get the assistance from a Pisces, and you're going to seek a different perspective, and that's going to allow you to do to think outside the box, to become unorthodox, so you can vision and you can bring in that law of attraction, and you're going to do things differently than what your normal approach is. Because normally, Gemini, your approach worked. Everything that you did to bring equal reciprocity or whatever used to work. But there's times when the same old approach, the same old doesn't work. And we have to change it up. And that's what you're going to be in the mode of with the Magician card, as well as taking a time out, unless you're seeking, enlightenment and from a Pisces. But that's the present energies that you're going to be in September. What is the outside energies that are going to be assisting my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of September, that's going to be leading to you wanting to take a time out, to seek another way of doing things, another way of thinking? The Page of Cups. Messages are coming that whatever it is that you're trying to do, how you're trying to do it, wasn't working. If you want the emotional fulfillment, if you want that universal law of attraction, if you want to bring in what that emotional fulfillment is that you're trying to do, then you're going to have to change your perspective, your mindset, unorthodox thinking outside the box to make that happen. The Page of Cups. Messages coming that you got to do things differently so that you can receive emotional fulfillment, because the same old things aren't working, okay? What is your hopes and fears, Gemini? What is your hopes and fears in the month of September? What is your hopes and fears about the situation that you're going through? And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me the hopes and fears of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Okay. So your hope is that you can trust that old ways and myths still exist, okay? The Well card is about the wishing well. back in the day, and I know that there's still wishing wells and there's people that still believe in it. They threw a penny in a well, okay? So if you ever go by a fountain, they still have them in some towns and some places and stuff like that. So you're hoping that wish manifestation and law of attraction and manifestation is a true divine gift and that it does exist, okay? So the well card speaks to you're hoping, not fearing, you're hoping that the wishing well, because this is called the well card, it's about someone throwing a penny in the well, making a wish, closing their eyes, and almost like blowing out a birthday candle when they make a wish. Your hope is that the law of attraction, the manifestation that you're going to be putting out to bring in whatever is going to bring you the equal reciprocity and the justice you deserve, by changing your mindset, doing things differently, that it will come to pass. That is what your hope is, okay? What is your outcome, Gemini? What is the outcome that we have for Gemini here? Your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. You will have an offer that is going to come to fruition when you make these changes and when you put out that universal law and when you as an artist visualize it, but it's just going to come in slow, okay? So Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but always finishes the race. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and we're going to get clarification on the Knight of Pentacles. So you will get the offer. You will have the offer of emotional fulfillment that will lead to stability, prosperity of a long-term nature. It's just going to be a slow evolution. It's gonna take some work. But the Page of Wands speaks of messages of action, passion, and adventure and energy and travel, possible relocation. Okay, let's get another hit on that outcome with the Page of Wands. One more hit on the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's outcome, or two more. Okay, I have the Two of Pentacles. It may be a juggling affair. In other words, it means that you may have to juggle. You may be a little bit busy while you're in that manifestation mode. The offer of slow movement and the offers coming in, messages that bring action, passion, energy, and travel, relocation possibly, but also the full-blown offer of stability, prosperity, just a slow moving and evolving. So you may be juggling for a little while, but the Three of Pentacles says that cooperation, the help of others, seek the help of others when you're having to juggle and more on your plate than normal. Okay, so if it takes more work than normal, reach out. Others are willing to help you. They're willing to cooperate with you in the endeavor of your goal, of your dream, whatever it is you're trying to imagine. Let's hit that artist up. Let's get clarification on the artist, please. The artist is the Five of Wands, okay? When you're making your dream and you're imagining whatever it is you're trying to manifest, make sure that you're not doing it from a place of conflict. Make sure that you truly are in aligned body, mind, and soul with what you're trying to attract in the law of attraction. Because the last thing you want to do is be the artist, not know what vision you're trying to put down a canvas, not know what you're truly trying to attract, and being in inner conflict when you're doing it, because that is going to be leading to chaos. Okay, you're going to have somebody that has half the qualities if it's bringing in a relationship endeavor or a career endeavor. You're going to get half of the promise and not the other half, because you're going at the manifestation and the law of attraction in a chaotic state, inner conflict about what you really want. Make sure that when you're going through the artist and putting your imagination and the law of attraction to what you're trying to bring in, that you're not in conflict, that you have a full goal set in mind so that you can bring it up to fruition, okay? Because if you don't, then you're going to bring a half-baked person that meets half of the qualities that you want, that doesn't meet all of your perspectives of everything that you're trying. The rule about manifestation is you've got to see it, visualize it, all the way down to the minute detail, the hair, the face, the characteristics, the personality. And if this is a spiritual career, you've got to focus yourself and pretend and imagine and visualize that you're in that position, you're in that leadership role, you're in that goal, that dream career that you want. If it's a spiritual evolution, you have to pretend or really put yourself in a place that you are in the fourth dimension, you are in the fifth dimension, you are raising your evolution and your ascension on that frequency and vibration. You have to live it, breathe it, see it, Visualize it, and you can't be in conflict about it. Okay? So let's get you an affirmation card. We're going to get you an affirmation card for Gemini for the month of September. Let's get your affirmation card. Here it is. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth and stay grounded. Your whole issue, main message that's critical for you in September is staying grounded, staying stable, staying prosperous while you're going through this evolution of trying to manifest what it is you desire. And Gaia is your Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. If it means that you have to walk through grass, hug a tree, go to an ocean, stream, or lakes, or wherever, or even if it's just a bath, okay? Grounding yourself to Gaia, staying grounded, which is the Queen of Pentacles in your main message for September, is very important, okay? So much love to you, Gemini. Stay safe, stay abundant till we read again. Like, share, subscribe. Take care. Bye.